Okay, I'm ready. You too? I
Yeah,
guess.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off here in the fucking third daily, or third of the day race between these two runners. Past two races did not finish for both, so hopefully we're gonna actually get a fucking result here. Hopefully Jorica's gonna fucking finish the race fucking alive. Doesn't matter if Ori does or not, you know, hopefully he's able to just fucking breathe throughout this next half hour or so. Might be even a little bit more for Jorica, unfortunately. But OG is certainly hoping for this to be the next half hour. Looks like Jorica slightly ahead here, at as we come up to sign, but of course these milliseconds don't really matter, especially if you die before a fucking wall jump. But of course that's never happened to either of these runners. They're both incredibly skilled, and I'm sure that we'll get a great race today between these two runners. So yes, Cash does look like Doroka is slightly ahead. I'm not sure if that's OG just being shit at photos yet. It's probably just a scroll wheel diff, to be honest. And in fact, scroll wheel diff is showing as Doroka manages to get a no stop, and OG has to, twiddle his thumbs for a while, waiting for Cyan to do his fucking job. OG once again just straight insert over this 2-frame jump. I didn't manage to catch whether Doroka gets it or not. But OG seems to have caught up pretty quickly here. Doroka still taking some damage with this slime. You'd think with the amount of times he was in fucking Glades, he'd actually have some sort of semblance of an idea of how to go through it. But apparently not, as we're figuring out. Take some more damage up there. That's an intentional damage boost to be on as low health as possible for this starting section of the run. This first slime for OG dropping some more health because it's a dickhead, and in fact it does the exact same for Doroka. Looks like they must be on similar RNG cycles. Looks like Doroka was in fact on 2 health there as he took some damage from the top slime. OG is now heading up to get this 4th energy cell. We'll see. Energy cell, Jesus fucking Christ. 4th health cell rather. And in fact, Doroka's doing the exact same. A flub drop down jump. Costing OG a little bit of time, still retaining the lead as he has that health cell animation, which he managed to avoid earlier on in the run. Doroka looks like he ate one earlier, so he's able to just go straight through, and that equalizes a bit of time between the runners. And they're actually going to just do a high five here right in front of this map pedestal, as OG is on his way out, and Doroka on the way in to get this first keystone. OG dropping down now. Doesn't in fact level up on the way down. We'll see what happens with Doroka as he goes through, jumps on the flower, and he also does not. He does slightly inch it by not just holding left after he drops down. Decides, fuck those frames, I don't need them anyway. So OG is about to collect this. Runs red already in fact for OG with the 325 full jump. And it looks like Doroka's going to get a 331. Which certainly PBable. OG is just collecting this energy cell now. Doroka should really do the same thing. It is advised. Maybe he could use some of that energy for some safety saves, although I'm sure that he won't. And in fact, he will just die and, give this run a fucking horrible, horrible death. Levels up on the way up, manages to collect all the XP that he needs. OG fucking around and isn't able to jump off a fucking wall. The skill wall jump that he got, you think that then he would gain the skill to wall jump, but in fact he does not have said skill. He may have it in the game, but certainly his hands cannot do so. And both our runners in fact now are heading down to the piece of shit area known as Blackroot Burrows, otherwise known as BRB, Blackroot Burrows, according to Wynn's Nightbot. OG's Ori is just about to fucking stub his toe on this slime here and, take some unnecessary damage. Corsair is in fact waiting with a party of 5 viewers. OG has 36 XP, which is pretty fucking shit. He's going to level Magnet here. And so is Daroka, but he has the much better XP value of 42. OG doesn't spam A enough, so he ends up spending about 5 seconds in the menu while he's talking shit and doesn't even fucking realise that he hasn't pressed A to re-enter into the game. And I'm sure that Hitachi is about to come back any moment now with his coffee and go, what the fuck, why are you in Blackroot Burrows, dickheads? How much time have you wasted? OG is not going to make the mistake he made previously and not put a save down on the right hand side. In fact, he's going to jump too early so that he doesn't actually put a safety save down at all. So this could end up pretty fucking bad here. Saved by the orb drop to not eat a shit ton of damage from that spider. And he almost just eats a bunch of damage. Daroka going down now to this spitter cycle. Takes a bit of damage, and it looks like he's just about entered this runaway as well. Good thing that he put that safety save down. OG is still hoping that he's not going to die here. Manages to, decides to take things a little bit slow. Manages to catch a cycle. He does not get fast cycle. He'll fucking do. And in fact, Daroka's about to end some more time loss. Goes, fucking PB? Who the fuck needs that? PB's for fucking nerds. So he goes, how about I just spend the rest of this run in a nice fucking warm red? And Munwolf has the right idea about Daroka's gameplay. It indeed is fucking disgusting. I agree with him there. Does manage to wall jump up there yet again. Tachi is back, and he witnesses OG just getting cucked by a slime and missing this cycle. Because why the fuck not? Daroka's spending about 55 seconds down here in lower BRB. He's almost going to make his way up. He might just catch this fire cycle, who knows, if he doesn't just, jump into a laser. That's really a two-head move from Daroka, but, we've come to expect those from him, during these last couple of races. We'll see how he goes with his top platform cycle here. OG's gonna see if he can manage some blind movement, or if he's gonna fuck it up. He's pretty good at fucking things up, as we've seen from, once again, these past couple of races. Things have not gone too well for both our runners. And, he continues to, yet again, not press A enough when he's in the fucking menu. So he just sits there for an extra, 3 seconds, doing fucking nothing. And in fact, he's pretty red already. This looks like this isn't going to be a fantastic time. Plus 11 seconds, that's pretty fucking gross. And he almost forgot how many dashes he did because he was too busy looking over at Daroka's stream trying to see how he's going. But he manages to get across without falling down the fucking pits of Blackroot Burrows. That's not exactly a quick BRB if you duck down there. So Daroka's about to do potentially some blind movement as well. In previous fucking races. In previous races he said, fuck it, I'm not going to do blind movement. But then he's proceeded to decide to do it anyway. Not too sure why he's decided to do that, but we'll see what he does this time. Tati's busy talking shit, and I reckon that he should try and come and race at the same time as well. And yes, that's a very astute observation from our viewer here. Daroka is just a little bit far behind at the moment as OG successfully completes Frankie Walk. And he fucking ints it. So in fact, both our runners are about level here. OG is only slightly more ahead now. He's going up, he's going to have to redo Frankie Walk because he was too busy talking shit to actually play this fucking video game. Hopefully he can say some more shit so that Daroka's too busy not fucking breathing to play this video game. Too busy, in the throes of laughter. Fingers crossed, not the throes of death, but we'll see if he makes it through this next half hour of runs. As OG's just gonna, fucking trap Billy Mitchell in a cage like the fucking dirty cheater he is. And then he's gonna continue to drag Billy across, hopefully not kill him, and in fact he does have one extra hit on him. And both of our runners are basically even with all of the fucking around that OG's done here. He's really squandered this lead. Fucking pitiful. But this time he does manage to get, a handy energy drop. So if he fucks it up again, in fact he gets 2, what the fuck? If he fucks it up again, he should be fine. Goes for Death Glide, does take some damage, but that 4th health cell does come up clutch. Daroka decides that he wants to spend just a little bit more time in Death Gauntlet, as OG gets fucking ramped into oblivion. Interesting camera trickery going on there, causing OG just to fucking take a bit of a swim. And Daroka's heading down now to Moon Grotto, to Gumo's hideout, as OG just keeps fucking shit up here. As he fucks up Death Glide, and he doesn't even get one where he gets damage boosted the other way. I didn't manage to see if Daroka got a God Cycle, but having a look at his movement here, I'm sure that he didn't. Takes some 2 damage there, so that you can do this Ghost Door. Of course, the Ghost Door is a trick that we've done previously in this run. I neglected to describe it because fuck you guys. You don't need to know what this happens anyway. If you gave a shit about Ori, you'd know what the fuck a Ghost Door is, and if you don't, then you don't give a fuck, so fuck you. Daroka is here at the next skill tree. As previously mentioned, you should know what this is, otherwise you don't give a fuck about the game, and good on you. Hopefully he's gonna manage this blind movement. We'll see if he fucks it up again. Last race he said he fucked it up pretty bad. And in fact he keeps his UI on. That's a, you know, that's an interesting strategy here. I'm not sure if that's gonna pay off for him, as he does take some damage. That should be fine though, as he's still making his way up. He's still got his UI on, not too sure why, as OG neglects to fucking save at all. Just doesn't even dash. Too busy talking shit. He's gonna have to open up this UI, this ability menu. Really 2-head shit here. He's plus 2 minutes to double jump, and he's... It's a little bit tilted, to be honest. Does manage to get the blind movement, fucking small consolation prize that fucking is. Daroka's up, and he's about to do some... Oh, he's already fucking done Grotto Skip. Fuck me, I'm far behind. So he's going through up through his piece of shit wall. We'll see how this one goes. And he's fucking it up. Keep going, Daroka. Keep fucking that up. Good job. Good shit. That's exactly what OG needs here to make his way back into this race. This, looks like both of these runners will be lucky if they get a fucking sub 40 at this rate. We'll see how OG goes, as he's just going to make his way up and rekindle skip the Falling Rock cutscene. As, Daroka is well at the top. OG's timer starts ticking down, suggesting that he should really be sort of anywhere near the Ginso tree by now, but he's still fucking miles away. Doesn't double jump on the way up, really fucking with his movement. We'll see if Daroka's able to make his way up successfully. Some interesting movement going on there, but does manage to get up safely. Manages to watch Gumo dropping down. Probably shouldn't drop down head first there, Gumo. It's probably not super safe, but that's totally fine. Gumo, you know, Gumo can do Gumo things. Looks like Daroka got cucked there by Gandalf. You shall not pass indeed. As he's making his way up these walls, and it looks like he's totally forgotten how to climb walls effectively. Maybe he never knew to begin with. Interesting movement here from OG, sort of indicating a similar thing. Gandalf does let him pass, and hopefully OG is going to be able to catch up here with some good cycles, as Daroka is still fucking around trying to make his way through. They're on their way to the Ginso tree now. Daroka pulling this rock for later. We're not sure if he'll even fucking get there, but you know, it's good that he's doing it now. May potentially save some time if he ever does teleport here. Looks like OG really fucked his positioning up there for this God Cycle, and in fact he did. And he can't even fucking duck either. So Daroka's just about to enter the Ginso tree. OG's attacking that slime in his disappointment. And he's actually not that far behind Daroka at this stage. His splits are a fucking travesty, I will say, but it does look like he's going to be slightly ahead of his fucking PB. God fucking knows how. By slightly ahead, I mean, you know, it's going to be an orange split instead of a fucking red split. Let's see if, you know, with minimal oxygen to the brain from a lack of breathing, Daroka is going to be able to successfully go through this gaming room. Unfortunately for OG, it looks like he does make his way through. He's just gonna have to hope that he fucks up the rest of Ginso tree here. You know, it really is an interesting strategy to try and negate the mental faculties of your opponent to try and force them into fucking up. But we'll see. Daroka's already at the fucking puzzle room. I didn't manage to see if he caught Asmon's cycle or not, but I'm sure that he didn't because he's a bitch and why would you save there and die? OG does manage to at least die. We'll see if he catches the Spitter Cycler, and it looks like he will fairly easily. So this is probably the first time in a while that both our runners have both been in the fucking same room, especially since OG fucked a bunch of shit up. We'll see if, with the power of Scroll Wheel, the power of cheating, Daroka can extend his lead here with the mini-boss. As Daroka was saying the other night, you know, he's not too sure why the fuck it's called a mini-boss. But it looks like he's getting fucked pretty hard, so I'd be pretty confident in calling a boss, and in fact he just dies. Yeah, I mean, pretty embarrassing to die to something that you're not even willing to call a mini-boss, you know. Pretty fucking piss poor. And Tachi's agreeing with me here, saying that Daroka's pretty fucking terrible. OG's gonna make his way through, and he's just preparing himself mentally for Daroka to... not Daroka, sorry, for Tachi to flame the shit out of him for being slow as fuck. But that's alright, because the rest of the run has been pretty fucking slow as well. Daroka is still at this mini-boss. I'm not sure how, because apparently it doesn't count as a boss, but that's alright. OG is saving time on his fucking PB here. He's fucking gained 4 seconds. The runback's fucking on. It's a fucking interesting save there from Daroka, actually. I'm not too sure why he's placed that there. Seems like a bit of a waste of energy. Not too sure if he's actually even going to have enough energy now to place a save further up. But we'll see if he's going to do this ghost door, if he's just going to go, nah, fuck it, I don't need those frames, I've dropped enough already, who cares? Which is, you know, a valid strategy to have. OG's going to shut the fuck up for 2 seconds, and he doesn't imp the run away. He says that as if the run isn't already well past the stage of entered away, and as if there's something to save here, because there sure as fuck isn't, especially when he's missing this third keystone. So while I was too busy looking at my own stream, looks like Daroka managed to get to the bash tree successfully, and he's now using the best worst skill in the game. OG is going to try and get a hyperspeed. We'll see if he ints that. In fact, he doesn't. He does int the next bit of movement though. Does get a nice manual double bash, and we'll see how Daroka goes with his key dupe. Archie suggesting that I should channel my inner Lucy to PB this run, to which I say, fuck you. Daroka just fucking inting a death away. I thought that was his second time going through key dupe, so I'm not too sure why he's taking that death there. Maybe he just really can't be fucked connecting keystones inside, so he's just like, fuck that, I'm just gonna dupe all my keys now. You know what? I don't want to fucking aim my rocket jump to collect a keystone. Fuck you, video game. No, I won't. You know what? No, I'm not gonna go to the left. And OG's fucking killed Ringo. Cause why the fuck not? However, it does look like Daroka's managed to, sort of save himself. He's back at the Ginso mini-boss. A little, trash bash into perfect bash. Sorry, perfect bash into bash bug. Really cucking OG there. It looks like he's, sort of sandbagging here almost to let, Daroka catch back up as he just continues to fuck over Ringo. He's got a real fucking bone to pick with this dumb fuck frog. And it's probably for all the times that he's fucking killed all of his paces. It looks like he's gonna make his way through here now. Daroka's had ample time to catch up, but he's still behind. But I mean, we've come to expect that, with Daroka's level of play so far in these past couple of races here. And OG is just gonna fucking kill Ringo again. He has about 1 brain cell. thankfully, that's still double the amount of brain cells that Doroka had, so, you know, he should still be good to come through with this race, even though his lead is now fucking vanishing before his eyes. And some would say that it's totally disappeared, given the total difference in fucking swamp entry strategy. And he's just fucking retarded, it turns out. OG does not have a brain to speak of. Just being a little bit generous to himself, as the commentator, suggesting that he had one fucking brain cell. And in fact, he just has none. Inside his skull is just fucking empty. Could have stolen it from a fucking skeleton on display. As he just continues to just get infinity by fucking Ringo. Maybe if he just shut the fuck up, he'd actually be able to do it. But I guess he's still just sort of hoping that if he continues to talk shit, Doroka will just have so little oxygen at his brain that he'll just have no choice but just to enter away about half an hour in sorrow. And that's certainly something that he's seen him do even just in practice. You know, he hasn't even had to talk shit for Doroka to spend about 90 minutes in a row trying to get from Sunstone to Climb. So OG is definitely still in this race, despite the fact that they're actually just managing to do a quick high five there. So,
If this
so
run
bad.
PBs, it's gonna be so amazing.
Okay. Wait, I'm certainly not PBing.
Yeah, but I can still.
Turns out OG's just gonna, you know, give a little bit more time to Doroka here. Totally fucks up the damage boost. And Doroka's gonna sort of repay the favor and take a quick death. Unfortunately, that death is significantly quicker to recover from than any of OG's deaths have been in the past fucking 5 minutes or so. As that's a fucking 5-minute stomp split. That is truly, truly abysmal. OG might as well flush his dreams of fucking sub 30 down the toilet with this fucking run. Doroka opting away from the from those frame perfect double bashes. Not too sure why. He is using the input method of choice for cheaters. And OG doesn't quite reach Ringo, so his, you know, pre-aimed bash aim, you know, in combination with the bash led to a stomp that just murdered the fuck out of Ringo, because OG hadn't killed this dumb son of a bitch enough in his run. Taking some more damage for a bit of fun, and we'll see if he manages to get this cutscene skip, and of fucking course he doesn't. Doroka, meanwhile, is making his way over the Hollow Grove TP, and should be heading into Valley fairly fucking shortly. Turns out this voice is pretty fucking bad for my voice, so we'll see how we go with my fucking interview tomorrow. This will be interesting. We'll see, you know, OG is really hoping for some really fucking phenomenally done shit to happen to Doroka. And by to happen to Doroka, I mean for Doroka to do. Because a lot of his misfortune is really at, you know, purely the fault of his own. We'll see if he's going to get fucked again by these birds. The amount of times that I've seen him get fucked by them, you'd think that he enjoys it. But he does manage to get through unscathed this time. Maybe Doroka's gonna go whisper some sweet nothings in their ear and say, "I didn't mean it, baby." And he fucking tabs out. Interesting decision there. Not too sure what the fuck that's all about. Jill is corroborating my opinion that Doroka is a big fan of getting fucked by those birds. And in Australia, fucking birds is really, you know, what any guy does. I'm not too sure what it's like in Germany. As speaking of getting fucked by birds, OG gets fucked by a perfect bash on a bird on the way in. I didn't manage to catch that shot, but this does look like it's the second shot that Doroka's attempting. So potentially this is somewhere where OG can catch up, and oh no it's not, because there we go. Doroka just gets fast stompless. Truly the shittest trick in this video game. But we'll see, because this is really where a lot of Daroka's time loss comes into play. So hopefully OG is going to be able to recover this run. OG inting some more damage with a bird, you know, saying, you can fuck me instead. And Bird's not super happy with that. They're like, where the fuck's my Daroka? But speaking of birds, Daroka's gonna fuck some more birds, in fact. These ones in Sora, didn't realize he had so many going on at once. And looks like OG is about to get some sad cellless action. Or not, because he just fucks the shot up. And in fact he dies, sending him all the way back. So this run is really Daroka's for the taking at this stage. OG did sort of have a small chance of coming back. But after this sort of caliber of play, there's fucking no hope. But Daroka does seem to be spending a fucking lot of time in Sorry, and with Sorry Bash, we'll see if he's going to place a safety save. He probably should, but I'm sure that he won't, and we'll see what happens here. As OG dies yet again. Look like Daroka, he's got a really commanding position at this stage. Hands out talking a whole heap of shit, watching your own stream and someone else's. A little bit difficult. Yes, Daroka is a charge jump tree. So, assuming optimal movement, there's probably about, I'd guess, 80 seconds in between our two runners. Of course, there's been a grand total of 0 optimal movement between the two of them so far. And OG is actually just going to place a safety save here so that he doesn't lose more time. We'll see if he's able to get this fast stompless trick going. If he does, which he does, it's some nice sad cellless action. Because he's pretty fucking shit at this video game, but that's alright. Because we've got truly the worst part of Daroka's gameplay coming up, which is Sunstone Decline. So I was watching Daroka's stream earlier on, in his pre-race practice. And he did spend about, about fucking 40 minutes before he had to give up. He just got fucking perma-infinitied. His total lack of reaction. Oh, do I fucking not have charge dash? Oh no, I just fucking didn't change my fucking binds. That would fucking do it, wouldn't it? As OG fucking dies for no reason on his way to collect another cell. OG trying his best to avoid any sort of animation there. As our runners are doing a semi-high five, as OG's just doing his Sorry Bash now at fucking half an hour or more into this godforsaken run. Looks like he's going to kill this bird as well, but manages not to, and to go through successfully. It does have a pretty shitty bash angle though, causing him to do some on-the-fly backup strats. Daroka's in Misty, and surprisingly he hasn't fucked up yet. However, OG fucking certainly has. As he's totally out of fucking energy. And he kills the frog as well, because why not? So he's back, and he has to go and collect this cell again, because he's a dickhead. He actually totally forgot. Part of the reason why he's out of, he is out of energy so soon is because he placed a fucking safety sage right as he actually got fast stompless. So he's just gonna go back and save on the teleporter and pretend that none of this ever happened. He's currently 7.
No!
As he drops an energy coming from the teleporter. It's alright. Daroka dies immediately out of time split, goes fuck this, and you know, I feel bad for exactly how much I'm winning here, so let me just inch into the spikes about 500 times. That's alright, you only need to do it about 7,000 more to give OG a fighting chance to get to C-jump before you finish this race. As OG just keeps dying. Fucking no reason. It truly is correct that he has no brain here. I don't know why he was making a fucking 5-hit emote. It's a fucking waste of time making that shit. Daroka's making his way out of Misty. Looks to be some okay movement from what I can see in the corner of my eye, as OG is trying not to enter away another 15 minutes of his life to a fucking hyper shit run. But we'll see how he goes. Daroka just navigating some meatballs. He's a big fan of balls near his face, so we'll see how he goes. Unfortunately for Daroka, he doesn't manage to get those balls in his face. OG is going to listen to signs some more, as he's dropped another 2 minutes in between feather and charge jump. Daroka killing the mini boss with ease, or at least I assume. As OG C-dashes and then spikes into, stomps rather, into some spikes, because fucking why not? If there's a way to die, OG's certainly going to display it for us here in this run. Not too sure if I agree with that method. Seems like it's a little bit BM to just literally int while your opponent is potentially on PB pace. But, you know, it sure is something. In fact, you know, sub 32 minutes and Daroka's on his way to the fucking grenade tree. Looks like he might even PB here if he doesn't just int the rest of the runaway. So this will certainly be a fantastic one for the for fucking leaderboard moderators to verify. Will certainly be interesting. Epic is confused how the fuck he can save 2 minutes in one segment, and I'll fucking tell you how. It's called being bad in your previous PB. It's fucking pretty straightforward. Of course, in this current PB, Daroka looks like he's going to be bad in this segment as well, but hopefully, you know, not too bad. As OG's taking some more damage, and just insta away again. He's back to their Sunstone. Looks like OG and Daroka have fucking totally swapped places here, rather. Looks like OG is going to be stuck in Sunstone to climb for about another 30 minutes or so. As Daroka is on his way down, and he's just about to collect Grenade Tree. This is giving OG flashbacks of his race against Ronnie in the 2019 tournament, where he was entering Misty, and in fact at the Atsu Torch cutscene, right after Ronnie just said GG's in the race time chat. So Daroka just now going to make his way out. Hopefully he doesn't just like greed super fucking hard on this laser cycle. But knowing him, he will, and just fucking int the runaway anyway. But in fact he doesn't, in a big shock twist here. I know that his run has been going pretty well. But you know, you still have to expect some sort of, you know, semblance of the player who's submitting the run actually doing the run. You know, if Daroka could place a run and doesn't fuck up, is it still a Daroka run? You know, it's sort of like the whole, if a tree falls in the forest and doesn't make a noise, did a tree still fall, you know? If Daroka doesn't fuck up in a run, is it still fucking Daroka's run or not? So, OG actually has not the fucking worst climb split, only plus 23. Just ignore the fact that he's also plus 8 minutes and 54 seconds at climb, and he'll be continuing his way through. There's surely no way that Daroka fucks it up from here. Of course, I was also commentating the Chiefs versus Tritonite race, where there was about 500 door warp attempts combined. So we do know that door warp rather is a pretty fucking powerful trick with the power to cuck anyone. probably attracts a certain type of people to the Ori speedrunning Discord as well. It's just that potent. Doka going to be a bit of a bitch, and he's not even going to go for grenade jumps here. What the fuck's the point of playing on KBM if you're not going to do grenade jumps, as he's about to enter Horu. OG is deciding to still just hard into it in Missy. So let's see if he manages to land this door warp trick. This is in fact a frame perfect trick, and he does manage to get it fucking first time. Sounds like Scroll Wheel cheater to me. I'm not sure if the leaderboard mod should verify this run. Sounds pretty fucking suspicious. But anyway, OG is just gonna once again forget to press A about 500 times after resetting, so he's just gonna sit in the menu for 10 seconds. Doka opting not to do want skip this run. I believe that he has been experimenting with that one a little bit. Or potentially not. Maybe I'm just talking shit in a vain attempt to get him to spend about 10 minutes in the escape so that OG can catch up and make this vaguely competitive again. But he is making his way through the escape. Looks like all that's left for him now is pretty much the swim and the final grenade jump. Obviously this is PB pace, so as much as I would like to lose, you know, hopefully he doesn't actually fuck it up. Although he does have 6 health here, so that should be a fucking great swim. As he's making his way up these rocks, we'll see the position that he's got. It looks alright. He does bonk, so he's gonna drop fucking 40 seconds there, so it does look like he's gonna end up, you know, with maybe a 38-minute time. Should still be a PB, so GG's of course go out to Doka here. And OG in fact just throws this into the chat.
Oh my god.
And he should just fucking turn off his UI instead of fucking inting away just like a little bit more time, because you know, there hasn't been enough time loss in this race yet at all. And this is certainly going to be a treat for the leaderboard moderators to verify. Thankfully, he did not get the soft lock as some random fucking noob called Hexatachi or fucking some shit reckons that he got. Clearly this guy has fucking no clue about the video game. As, you know, or he's gonna go through, get swept by Kuro, but thankfully Gumo revived. No, don't worry about that, it's fine. Don't worry that he just fucking jumped headfirst down into fucking Gumo's hideout. Don't worry about that. Naru's here, you remember her right from the fucking prologue that we skipped? Yeah, don't worry about it. She's dead? Nah, not anymore. She just fucking blinked for a long time, I guess. Who the fuck knows? He's gonna go through here. No Naru helps, because once again, Drake's a bit of a bitch. And GG to Doka on his new fucking personal best time. Unfortunately, I don't have his stream open, so I actually can't see exactly if it is a fucking PB or what time it is. So I should probably pull that one open so we can have a look and see. He's trying to tell me something, but he fucking can't breathe. There we go. Looks like it's a 3740-47. We're at 51 PB. Fucking not too shabby there. But yeah. GG's go out to Doka. So it's been a pleasure commentating this totally fucking one-sided race, to be honest. Certainly didn't go the way that any of us were expecting to go, but it was about as one-sided as we were expecting it to be, just in the fucking opposite direction. So GG to Doka. This has been og1764 fucking signing off. Have a good one, dickhead.